Happy Thursday, everybody. So, let's talk about one of my favorite words, and it's so powerful, only three letters. Um, I'll leave you a second to think about what I might be thinking about. But the word I want to talk about today is yet. Okay. So, I hear this all the time. I hear this like, um, my puppy won't go in her crate. And I want you to say that again, but I want you to tack the word yet on the end. My puppy won't go into her crate yet. Or my dog can't walk by other dogs without barking her head off. My dog can't walk by other dogs without barking her head off yet. See where I'm going with this, right? Or the trainer can walk my dog by other dogs without her barking, but I can't. The trainer can walk my dog by other dogs without her barking, but I can't yet. Because here's the thing. You can do anything you want to do with your dog and your relationship. That's the beauty of training. That's the beauty of behavior modification. All of those things that your dog can't do or won't do or isn't doing that you want her to do, that's a matter of just training and teaching her. So there's a whole world of possibilities out there. So when you are interacting with your dog, I want you to keep that in mind. And it's great to keep in mind in terms of like when you're thinking about the possibilities, it's also great to keep in mind in the moment. So in the moment when you are frustrated because your puppy keeps biting you and you're like, maybe this puppy is going to grow up to be an aggressive dog. This puppy is just like nailing you. And, those little puppy teeth are like needle sharp and they really hurt. And especially a lot of puppies get into that witching hour where they're growling and they really look ferocious. I want you to say to yourself, my puppy can't handle this yet. Your puppy is going to be able to handle it one day. You are going to train your puppy that just because it's late at night and she's tired, she doesn't need to take it out on your arm or your pants legs or your hands. Just because your puppy's hungry, she doesn't need to bite you. Just because your puppy has to go to the bathroom, she doesn't need to bite you. Just because your puppy's excited, she doesn't need to bite you. She can't handle those things yet. But as you're training her, as you're teaching her, as you're doing the leadership, as you're doing the impulse control, as you're training the obedience, as you're training the off switch, she will be able to do those things. It's just she can't do them yet. And same thing with your adult dog. There's a million different situations. So frustrating. I took my dog to the park today. This didn't happen to me. It has happened to me like before in the past, before I knew better. But I took my dog to the park today and my dog ran off in the woods and wouldn't come back to me. And it's so frustrating. Well, you could say it. I went to the park. I took my dog off leash and my dog didn't come back to me yet because we haven't done the training. But once we do the training, once I teach my dog how to come back to me in different situations and more difficult situations, my dog or my puppy they're going to come back to me. That's going to happen. So truly going at it with that mindset. And what's going to happen when you start really embracing this word yet is it's going to change your energy. It's going to change how you're reacting to your dog or your puppy. So that when you're, my son just woke up from his nap. Okay, my partner's getting him. Good, we can keep going. So it's going to change your energy so that when your puppy is biting you, instead of coming from the energy, instead of coming from this fearful place or this anxious place or this angry place where this little 10-pound ball of fluff, this 10-pound animal is attacking your arm and it really hurts and you're not sure if your dog's going to grow up, if your puppy's going to grow up to be an aggressive dog, and you're feeling anxious and you're like, did I make the wrong choice? Did I go to the wrong breeder? Is this dog just crazy? Does it have bad genetics? What if it bites a kid? Is this ever going to stop? She doesn't listen to me at all. Do I need to dominate her? What is happening? Instead of going through all of that stuff, instead just going, well, she can't handle this yet, but I'm going to train her and she's going to get it. So when that happens, then your energy goes from that first place to now your puppy's biting you, and you just pick up your puppy and you go, not today, booger, or not today, honey. Ain't going to happen, little firecracker. And you just take your puppy outside, let it go potty, throw the ball a few times, get it tired, and put it in the crate with the bully stick. So in that way, when your energy changes in that way, sorry. Okay. I have to go get the baby, but I'm going to come back and we're going to finish this conversation. So if you are interested in what I have to say, I want you to leave me some notes in the comments. I want to come back. I want to readdress this, because if this is something that you struggle with, or if this is something you think that could improve your relationship with your dog, I want to know. I want to know what's happening so that we can tackle it exactly when I come back. But give me a little bit and I'll come back as soon as I can get him back down. Okay, thanks.